Let's go to page 116 and start with number 31. So you have the point P at -2, 3 and slope equal to -2/3. Okay, instruction is graph the line through point P having slope n and find the coordinate of two other points on the line. Okay, so you want to graph that and find 2 points on the line. Okay, so this point is -2, 3. So this is the point -2, 3. And the slope is -2/3. That means you have to go down 2, go over 3. Right? Negative means go down. So this is y and this is x. So if you go down 2 and go over 3, it would be right over here. Okay, so this point would be 1, 1. Then again, you go down 2. So go down 2, go over 3, and you end up right over here. Okay, so this point would be 4, -1. And then you connect that, and there would be a graph. Okay, so you can double check, make sure we got everything. So graph, and then find the coordinate of two other points. Okay, and let's go to 33. The point is 0, 0, and m equal to 0.25. Okay, so that's going to convert it into fraction. So this is equal to 1/4. Okay, so the point is at 0, 0, and the slope is 1/4. Means you go up 1 and positive go over 4. Okay, so go up 1, you have to go over 4. Okay, so this is going to be 4, 1. Okay, again you go up 1, you have to go over 4. So go up 1, go over 4, and so this would be equal to, you can count it, right? So this would be 8, 8, 2. Now this is a lot easier if you do on a graph paper. Okay, on the graph paper, you can just count you can just go and count the squares. Okay, and again, you connect that. So that's the x, this is the y. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, the point is 2, 1. The slope equal to 0. Okay, so point is 2, 1. So go 1, 2, 2, 1. Okay. Now, when the slope equal to 0 means it's going straight across like this. Okay, that means you can choose any point. For example, you can pick up any random point. So like this one would be 3, 1, and this point would be 4, 1. Okay, and again, so you can choose any point, any points on the line. But these are just 2 of the examples. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so you have to read through the story. So a ramp provided by handicapped people to access a certain building is contracted with slope of 5%. Okay, so 5% is equal to 5/100. Okay, so slope, the definition of slope is equal to rise over run, right? So that means the rise is 5 and the run is 100. Okay. Now, if you don't remember which is which, just remember when you rise, what direction you go. When you rise, you go up, right? When you run, which direction you run? You run sideways, right? So when you rise, you go up or down, right? So that's how you remember. Again, think about when you rise up from a chair, right? When you rise, it's going vertically. When you run horizontally. You don't ride vertically, right? So run is horizontal. That's how you remember. Okay. So now, with the entrance, the building is 3 feet above the ground level. Okay. So how long will the base of ramp be? So this would be x, and this is 3 feet. So what you need to do, you have to use a ratio. Okay. So you go x over 3. X over 3 will equal to 100 over 5. Right? Again, when you write a ratio, you can write any way you want as long as you match things up. Okay. So again, so you got horizontal over vertical equal to horizontal over vertical. And to solve this, you just go and multiply by 3 on both sides. So this will cancel out. So you got x equal to, and this can cancel. So you got equal to 60 feet. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so you're looking for value of k so that you will have the given slope m. So you got kx minus 3y equal to 7 and m equal to 2. Okay, now when the points are given, the slope equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so when the points are given, okay, so when you're giving 2 points, okay, but when you're giving the equation, then the slope will equal to negative a over b. So make sure you know this, okay? So when the points are given, you have to use this formula. When the equation is given, you have to use this, okay? So write down, so slope equal to negative a over b. So always write down your formula, then you substitute, okay? So the slope of it is given as 2, right? So negative. Now this is your a, so a is k. B is negative 3, okay? So again, that's your a and that's your b. So from here, the negative cancel out, and you multiply by 3 on both sides. So this will cancel out, so k will equal to 6. Okay, let's go to 41. So you have k plus 3 times x minus 3y equal to 1, and m equal to k. So again, this is the equation. So you write down the formula, the slope formula for the equation. So m equal to negative a over b. So there's a negative in front. Again, write down your formula. It helps you to keep track of your negative signs. So slope equal to k. So there's a negative over here. The a, this your a, so it would be k plus 3. b is negative 3. Okay. So in this case, again, negative and negative will cancel out. Okay. So that's nice. So let's give it a fraction, so multiply by 3 on both sides. So this will cancel out, or just cross multiply. So you got 3k equal to k plus 3. Okay. Then after that, go ahead and minus k on both sides. Okay, let me double check, make sure I copy the. Okay, 41, k plus 3 minus k, m equal to k. Yeah, okay. So double check, make sure just copy the, make sure copy the problem correctly. So subtract, so you got 2k equal to 3, divide by 2 on both sides, divide by 2. So k equal to 3 over 2. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, so find the value of k so the line through the given points have slope n. Okay, so you have 2 points. You got 2k comma 3, and you got 1 comma k, and slope equal to 2. Okay, now remember this is what I'm talking about, right? When the points are given, you have to use this. When the equation is given, you have to use this. Okay, so in this case, the points are given, so slope formula equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay? So that's your first point, and that's your second point. So that's your x1, y1. That's your x2, y2. Okay? Okay, now substitute everything here. So m equal to 2, so put 2 over here. So y2 is k, y1 is 3, x2 is 1, x1 is 2k. Okay? Okay. Let's go and cross multiply. So cross multiply. This is like 2 over 1, right? Cross multiply. So I get 2 minus 4k equal to k minus 3. And since the k is on this side, I'm going to move this over. So I'm going to plus 4k. So plus 4k. So this will cancel out. And I'm going to move the 3 to this side. So plus 3 on both sides. So this will cancel out. So I got 5 equal to 5k. Divide by 5 on both sides. So I got k equal to 1. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. So 2 points, you got k plus 1, comma, k minus 1. And you got k, negative k. And slope equal to k plus 1. So you can always write down your formula, then substitute. Right? So m equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So slope is k plus 1. Okay, y2, so that's your first point, second point, so that's your x1, y1, that's your x2, y2. So y2 is negative k, y1 is k minus 1. So again, that's what you want to put in parentheses whenever you substitute. It can help you to keep track of your negatives. So x2 is k minus k plus 1. Okay, so x2 minus x1. Okay, now this is a little bit more messy, so before we cross multiply, let's get rid of all the parentheses. Okay, again, this is where you have to pay close attention, right? So you got negative k minus k plus 1, right? You have to distribute, so this is plus 1, and this one you're going to get k minus k and minus 1, right? So distribute. So simplify a little bit, so this get negative 2k plus 1, and this cancel out would be negative 1. Okay, let's go and cross multiply. So you got negative k minus 1 equal to negative 2k plus 1. Okay, so let's go and move the k to this side. So plus 2k plus 2k. So this will cancel out. And I'm going to move the number to this side. So plus 1 on both sides. So this will cancel out. So I get k equal to 2. And that's it.